joyfully. And so what I want to talk about for the few minutes that I have is from the subject heading, God's going to make you laugh. Write it down, sir. Write it down. You're like, that's good. I ain't going to write it down. I'm going to remember. God's going to make you laugh. One of the characteristics that we overlook about our God comes really from Genesis 1:26, when he said, let us make man in our image according to our likeness, which means every aspect of man's personality did not in and of itself come into being. It is but a shadow of the original intent of the Creator himself, which means inside of God is a laughter, a joy, a purity of laughter. I'm not talking about foolishness or coarse jesting or dishonorable talk. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about laughter. And this is my problem with church folk. We always think because the enemy perverts something that the original thing is bad. It's not. Just because there are comedians that don't honor God, just because there are singers that don't honor God, doesn't mean all music is bad. All movies aren't bad. All comedians aren't bad. The enemy has just perverted what God originally created. But if the creative people in the church would take their rightful place, then it would show the contrast between what is God and what is not God. I'm telling you, God will breathe on your book if you move. God will breathe on your idea if you move. God will breathe on your song if you'll write it. God will breathe on those guitar lessons if you'll take them. God will breathe on your piano lessons if you take them. Stop waiting on somebody else to mess up to take your place. You need to go get it. Don't wait on somebody else to fail so that can elevate you. Just go get it. God has a place with your name on it. You're not in competition with anybody. You are an audience of one. That's why your joy should remain the same, because you don't have to fight to become what God wants you to become. He's already got a path laid out, and in that path is the provision of heaven.